Study Bibles. This podcast covers resources available in Accordance Bible software. It requires no knowledge of Accordance, nor any knowledge of Hebrew or of Greek. Study Bibles used to be the go-to resource for people who wanted a Bible study library in a single print book. They offered a Bible translation and an array of Bible study resources. Compact and portable, they reigned until the modern era of Bible software. We get attached to our study tools, so it's not surprising people still want their favorite study Bibles in Accordance. Understanding Study Bibles. Study Bibles are a bit like pocket multi-tools. They offer their users more than just a knife, but how much more ranges from just a little, like this Victorinox Classic, to a whole lot more, like this Ultimate Swiss Army Knife by Wenger. In the same way, a study Bible offers more than a Bible translation. It's filled with helps, but these vary from just a basic set of notes and cross-references to more tools than any of us are likely to need. Study Bibles became very popular in the days before Bible software. The first in the modern era, the Schofield, was first published in 1909 and has been revised several times over the years. A variety of others have also appeared since then, all of which include a lot of different tools packed into a single volume. Study Bibles are compact and portable enough to carry to worship, Bible study, or even the coffee shop. Now, of course, even the largest smartphones are smaller, which makes carrying a study Bible on a smartphone, well, even smarter. With Accordance Mobile for iOS and Android, we have a match made in heaven. Of course, the same resources also work in Accordance Bible software for Mac and Windows. Study Bibles are some of the most challenging resources for Accordance to develop because they can contain so many different kinds of helps. Here's what I mean and how we do it. This screenshot shows Accordance 12's library categories. Older versions of Accordance and Accordance Mobile use an older, simpler system with fewer library categories. Whichever kind of library you use, Study Bibles always include verse notes, or comments, which we can find in the library's Study Bibles folder. However, a more extensive Study Bible can include many other kinds of helps. Here are some examples. If the Study Bible has extensive cross-references, our developers may choose to place them in a separate resource and put it in cross-references, as they did for the NLT Study Bible. Most Bibles and Study Bibles also have translator's notes, which provide alternate translations of words or notes about alternate manuscript readings. These are in translator's notes. Bible reading plans are usually in devotionals. Topical concordances are in the Biblical Studies folder. We don't generally develop a print Study Bible's concordance, as the Accordance software makes them unnecessary. But when a Study Bible has a Bible dictionary, we put it in dictionaries. If it includes a Greek or Hebrew dictionary, we place them respectively in the Greek or Hebrew lexicon folders. That can still leave a lot of material, so we usually include everything else in the Study Bible notes, sometimes at the beginning, sometimes at the end, and sometimes interspersed with the verse notes. That material can include book intros and outlines, lectionaries, harmonies like those of the Gospels, Kings Chronicles, and the Epistles, creeds and confessions, special articles on a variety of topics, and visual aids like maps and charts. If we want to locate all the resources for a particular Study Bible, the easiest way is to type its name or abbreviation in the library's search entry box. We may find Study Bible resources we don't even know we had. Selecting a Study Bible. Accordance currently has 23 different English Study Bibles for sale and 2 available in Spanish. We're always adding more, however, and if your favorite isn't displayed here, check our store to see if we've added it since this podcast first aired. So how do we choose among such riches? Here are some tips. Some people prefer a Study Bible that is written from a particular theological or doctrinal perspective. I've made a list of those here with the help of a couple of friends. The list isn't perfect, as some of these categories overlap, but it is a good place to begin. Remember, people often buy one from a doctrinal position different from their own just to see how others might interpret a passage. There are also study Bibles that specialize in different areas. Examples of these include apologetics, archaeology, exposition, personal application, thematic, and youth, and of course, Spanish. Finally, all study Bibles are not created equal, even once we take these different perspectives into account. Some have a lot more to offer in one or more areas. Once we've narrowed our choices a bit, we can learn more by going to Accordance's store. There, click any study Bible image to see more details about it. Using study Bibles. Accordance Mobile works on either a smartphone or tablet, making it the most compact and portable solution for our customers. However, it currently only supports a single zone and just 2 parallel panes within that zone. If we want to use a study Bible on one, like this ESV, the best setup is probably the one shown here, the Bible in one pane and the study notes in another. We can then see the cross-references by tapping any of the superscripts in the text like so. We can also see all the cross-references for a verse at once by tapping on the verse reference, then choosing Amplify. We have to open other resources separately, like this daily Bible reading plan. Once we do, we can navigate their contents using the Table of Contents button. Accordance is considerably more powerful on a Mac or Windows computer, permitting multiple zones, multiple tabs in each zone, and many parallel panes in a single tab. We're really only limited by the size of our monitors. Here's a relatively simple NLT Study Bible workspace, but one which uses all of its resources. The NLT Bible, a separate purchase, is on the left with its verse notes and cross-references in parallel panes. We can add more parallel resources by using the Add Parallel button and selecting a resource under Reference Tools. The included NLT Bible Dictionary is in a separate zone on the right-hand side. To open additional resources in a separate tab or zone, use the Library or the plus button in the header of an existing zone. So which do we use on a computer? Parallel panes or separate zones? Both have their strengths, so I often recommend opening a resource in one of each. That's especially true of Study Bible Notes, as they can include so many different kinds of resources. Open the notes in a parallel pane to use the verse notes, as they will scroll with the main text. Open the notes in a separate tab or zone to use the other helps. Click the Table of Content button. We can then browse through the index of helps or search for a specific title. Accordance also allows us to mix and match resources, as in this example. Here's a Study Bible workspace that has just one zone and one Bible translation, but 9 different sets of Bible study notes. Here's the exact opposite. It's still a single zone, but one set of Bible study notes, the ESV, with multiple Bibles in multiple languages. These Bibles are all tagged with key numbers: a Greek New Testament, the NIV with enhanced GK numbers, the New American Standard 1995, the Portuguese Almeida, which has recently been tagged with Strong's numbers, the 1960 Spanish Reina Valera, the phrase tag German Leonberger Bible, and the Chinese Union Traditional Version. If you love study Bibles, chances are we've got your favorite in Accordance. Accordance resources can be mixed and matched, so you can pair your favorite study Bible with your Bible dictionary, even with other study Bibles. And when you buy it in Accordance, you can use all its resources on your smartphone, tablet, and computer, whichever you happen to have with you. This has been Dr. J for Accordance Bible Software. Thank you for watching this episode of Lighting the Lamp.